Hello everyone, and welcome to the Plotly and Cufflinks lecture. In this lecture, we're going to learn a bit of the background behind Plotly and Cufflinks, which allow us to create interactive visualizations. Plotly is an interactive visualization library that's open source, and Cufflinks connects this library with Pandas, and that way we're going to be able to create interactive visualizations directly off our data frame. However, before we actually explore these libraries, we're going to need to install them. You'll need to use pip to install these libraries, either at your command line or at your terminal, and you can write pip install plotly and pip install cufflinks. This should still work even if you're using the Anaconda distribution. These two libraries just aren't available on the Conda install at this time. So go ahead and use pip install plotly and pip install cufflinks at your command line or terminal in order to get these libraries. Now let's go ahead and get a quick tour of the official website before in the next lecture we actually show you how to use these libraries. I'm going to go ahead and jump to Plotly's official website now. Alright, here I am at the Plotly website. It's at plot.ly. And you can check out the website. There's a lot of information on it. And a quick note, Plotly is also a company, but they make money by hosting your visualizations and hosting your dashboards. If you want to keep everything local or host it yourself, the library that operates on all these features is open source and free. So don't worry, you won't have to pay something to use Plotly. And Plotly is compatible with a variety of tools such as R, MATLAB, Excel, and JavaScript, but we're going to focus on using it with Python. If you go ahead and click on this Python link, you'll get a link to a Getting Started page with Python. And it'll show you how to get started, and interestingly, it'll have a link to Pandas. And that's what we're going to be focusing on, using Plotly with Pandas. And in order to use Plotly with Pandas, you need to install Plotly, as said here in the instructions, but you're also, later on, going to have to install Cufflinks. And Cufflinks is the library that connects Plotly with Pandas. And I'm going to go ahead and go to the GitHub page for Cufflinks. And this is the GitHub page for Cufflinks. And Cufflinks basically, it's a productivity tool that allows you to quickly call plots just as you would with Pandas. For instance, a dataframe.plot method, but instead you'll actually create an interactive visualization using Plotly. And a quick disclaimer, I'm actually a contributor to this library myself, and you can actually see my merged branch right here at JM Portilla. But anyways, there's pretty nice tutorials here under Cufflinks, and we're going to go through some of these topics and show you how to actually use Cufflinks effectively in order to create really nice looking interactive visualizations. And here's just an example of one, UK swap rates, and you can see that this is a 3D surface, and this is done directly off of a data frame. There's some release notes here, and then there's some links to the documentation up above over here. Alright, let's go ahead and just get started. In the next lecture, we're actually going to show you how to code interactive visualizations using these libraries. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you at the next lecture.